Hello students, this is Varun. We know that in our daily life we come across collections or aggregates of objects of one kind or of other kind. For example, collection of vowels of English alphabets, collection of states of India, collection of rivers of India, collection of colors of rainbow, collection of boys of class 11, or collection of girls of class 10, or collection of all the students of your school. In this way, we come across collection of various objects in our day-to-day life. You must have in mind one thing, that in all these mentioned cases, the collection is well defined. Here, by the term well defined, we mean that given a collection and an object, it should be possible to decide whether the object belongs to given collection or not. Now I want to explain the term well defined through some examples. Let us consider collection of vowels of English alphabets. We know that there are only 5 vowels in English alphabets, which are A, E, I, O, U. Let us take one more example, collection of colors of rainbow. And we know that they are in the form of Vibgyor, Vibgyor, which are violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. So these things are universal. That is, they will remain same under all the circumstances. So these things are well defined. Now let us take some examples of the things of the collection of objects which is not well defined. Now let us take example of collection of beautiful cities. For someone it may be New York, for someone it may be Paris, or for someone it may be Jaipur or Udaipur, for someone it may be Tokyo, and so on. In the same way, if we talk about the collection of most dangerous animals, for someone it may be lion, for someone it may be crocodile, and even it may be lizard for someone. So such collections are not well defined because it varies from person to person and it is a matter of subjectivity. So such collections which are not well defined are not universal. So we have seen that collection of some kind of objects may be well defined and collection of some kind of objects may not be well defined. And such collections which are well defined, in mathematics they are called sets. So today we will start with the topic sets. So let us study the definition of set first. Any well defined collection of objects is called a set. The objects of a set are called its members or elements. Next, we are going to study about the description or representation of a set. A set can be described by two ways. First one is roster form or tabular form, and the second one is set builder form. It is also known as rule method. So let us discuss these two methods one by one. In roster form, we list all the members of the set within braces, which we call curly brackets, and separate these by commas. For example, if we have a set of all even natural numbers less than 15 and we have to express this in roster form, then we write A equals to, because a set is always expressed by a capital letter, A equals to curly bracket start. We know that even natural numbers which are less than 15 are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and 14 brackets close. As told in the definition, that in roster form we list all the members of set within the curly brackets and separate the elements by using commas. That is what we have done. So we wrote set A equals to curly bracket start We know that even natural numbers which are less than 15 are 2, next is 4. So we insert 1 comma between 2 and 4. Then again comma 6, comma 8, comma 10, comma 12, comma 14 and brackets close. This is how we can express a set in roster form. Now let us discuss about set builder or rule method. Set builder form is a bit technical. In this form, we write a variable which represents any member of the set, which is followed by a colon, and thereafter we write the property satisfied by each element of the set and then enclose the whole description within the curly brackets. Variable we may choose x or y or any variable of our choice. This is the sign of colon and this is what we call curly bracket. Now let us take one example to explain it. Let us take the same example which we took in roster form, that is set of all even natural numbers less than 15. If we have to express this as set builder form, then again we write set A, because sets are always represented by the capital letter, equals to curly bracket start. Firstly we have to choose a variable A equals to x. X represents all the elements of this set. Then colon. Then after the property which is satisfied by all the members of the set, and we know that these all are even natural numbers less than 15. So here we will write x colon, x is even natural number less than 15, curly bracket close. This is how we can express a set in set builder form. Here the meaning of this sign colon is such that, so we may describe this set in set builder form as A equals to x such that x is even natural number less than 15. Sometimes instead of colon we use this sign as well, just a small line. So today we have discussed about the sets and representation of sets in different forms. Thank you.